everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you all can already tell by the title, today I'm going to be sharing with you my everyday summer glow makeup tutorial. It's very fast and easy. I'm currently in Florida right now, so the weather is very hot and humid every day, so I've been having this just be my go-to look because it's very fast and simple, but it still gives some great details to the eyes, as well as putting SPF on the face as well with some of our products that we're going to be using. So if you guys would like to see how I get my everyday summer glow makeup, then let's go ahead and get started. So first I like to hydrate my lips because my lips I feel like are always dry, especially out here in Florida. So I'm just using some basic Vaseline and just putting that all over the lips. Got to keep them hydrated. Now what I like to do, my second step, is to use this Trader Joe's Watermelon Refresher Spray. I love this so much. You can use it to refresh and hydrate your skin. You can also keep it in the fridge if you want to, but I enjoy just shaking mine up and then just kind of putting it all throughout the face. This will really help hydrate the skin before we go in with our products. Now, of course, we want to get that nice, smooth texture to the skin. So I'm going to be going in with this e.l.f. This is their Puddy Primer. I love this primer so much. It is very easy to apply to the skin. And it just kind of looks like this. And I'm going to go ahead and just rub that on my ring finger. And just put it anywhere that I have pores or anywhere that just really needs to be smoothed out if I have any additional texture. So I like to put it around the sides of my nose where most of my pores are. I like to put it right here in between the brows, a little bit on the forehead, and then also down here by the chin, and then I'll just take whatever's left over and just kind of put it where my smile lines are, just so none of the skin tint that we're going to be using creases in there throughout the day. Now to add some amazing glow to our skin, I'm going to be going in with this L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I love this so much. I get mine in the shade Medium Glow, number 903. You can pick this up at your drugstore as well as the e.l.f. Putty Primer. But I'm going to go ahead and just take some on my hand and I'm going to go ahead and just rub that into my skin. And this is just really going to add that nice glow. You can also just wear this without any makeup if you want to. If you're not a makeup person, this glow is amazing for every day. Just to kind of really amp up your skin and make it look really soft and dewy. Now this is one of my favorite parts of the whole routine. I just got in not that long ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, this Lancome Skin Feels Good Hydrating Skin Tint. It also has SPF 23 in it, which I know that's an odd number, but it's paraben free and oil free, so even if you have oily skin, you can definitely use this. I get mine in the shade 035W Almond, and I've been loving this so much. I'm gonna go ahead and pump like 1.5 pumps on the back of my hand. And I just like to take a flat brush like this. You can also use a sponge or your hands, it's up to you. But I really like to just get in there with a brush just because it easily brushes it all through. And I love how it just gives more of a like light to medium coverage. You can definitely build it up, but I don't think that it goes all the way to full coverage by any means. But I've been loving this skin tint so much, and I just gradually put it all over my face. Okay, so as you guys can tell, that skin tint really added just a nice little layer of some tint as well as hydration. My skin looks super glowy and I'm so obsessed with this product. So next we're going to go ahead and just cover any more imperfections that we have on the skin that the skin tint did not cover up. So I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. This is their Hydrating Camo Concealer. I get the shade Light Beige and Medium Peach. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Light Beige shade and just dot the slightest amount on each little imperfection. Of course, this step is optional. If you feel like the skin tint really helps already cover your face or any imperfections, then you are good to go and you can go on to the next step. But I'm definitely a concealer junkie and I love concealer. So now I'm going to go in with Medium Peach. And I'm just going to go ahead and take that underneath the eyes, and I'm going to add just a little bit more light beige underneath the eyes as well. I'm adding this peach shade because it's really going to help cancel out any dark circles, so I always like to add a peach shade now underneath the regular concealer shade. So now I'm going to jump in with this e.l.f. sponge. I think it was like only $6. It's an amazing sponge. I'm gonna go ahead and just blend everything out. Now that our skin is looking super soft and more medium coverage because we added that concealer, I'm going to now go ahead and set my under eyes with this Wet n Wild. This is their translucent powder. I love this so much. It's such a big container, and it's only like I think $5 or $6 at the drugstore, so if you guys can, definitely get your hands on it. But I just dipped into that with my sponge on the pointy side, and I'm going to go ahead and just powder the eyes. This is gonna help make sure that all the concealer that we just put under there does not crease in any way. I have more dry skin, so I'm not gonna powder the rest of my face, but if you do have more oily skin and you need that extra mattifyingness to your skin, then definitely go ahead and set the rest of your face. But this is gonna help prep for the small amount of eyeshadow that we're gonna do in just a little bit. Now, of course, my next step is going to be my brows. I can't look at my face any longer without some brow products on. Now, you are more than welcome just to leave your brows like this and brush them up and go ahead and go, but I really like to define my brows. So I'm going to be using these two products right here. This is the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and also I just got this. It is from Rimmel. It is their Wonderful Brow. I get mine in the shade medium. I've been loving this. So I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward this part so you guys can see how I do my brows. Now what I like to do after my brows is just add some extra glow to the skin because we can never have enough glow. So this is the Becca Cosmetics pressed highlighter. As you can tell, it is seriously loved, in the shade Champagne Pop, and I'm going to go in with this Morphe R36 brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and just highlight my cheekbone as well as down my nose and on my Cupid's bow. Now let's go ahead and jump into bronzer. I've been loving this Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze bronzer. It is amazing. I love it so much, and I'm going to take it on this more flat bronzer brush by Clinique, and we're just going to bronze up the skin. Now we can never forget about blush because we definitely need some color added to our skin. I'm going to be going in with this Tarte Cosmetics Partayy blush. It is so pretty, and I'm going to be taking the Morphe M556 brush. I'm just going to swirl it in, tap it off, and just add some extra color to those cheeks. Of course, you can pick the blush of your choice, but this has been my go-to one, and it's so easy, small, and compact to fit into my makeup bag when I'm traveling around for the day. What I like to do next is hydrate my skin again. So I hydrate my skin like 3 times when I'm doing my makeup. So I did it in the beginning. Now I'm going to do it like mid-step because we're almost done here. We're going to jump into a little bit of shadow and some mascara and lips, and then we'll be done. So I'm going to go ahead and just shake up that Trader Joe's Watermelon Facial Mist again and just spray the skin. So now that our skin is very hydrated and all the powders kind of blended together with that spray, I'm going to jump into this Tartelette Tarte eyeshadow palette, and we're going to be using this shade right here and also just a little bit of this shade as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use a Morphe M441. This is just a basic blending brush from them, and I'm going to go in with the shade Force of Nature. And I'm just going to go ahead and just add this a little bit in the crease. If you really don't have time and you're kind of just rushing out the door, you can use that Makeup Revolution bronzer that we used on our face as this crease shade if you want to. You don't want to bother pulling out an eyeshadow palette, but I love this palette from Tarte, so I have it right next to me when I'm doing my makeup all the time. Now we're going to go into the shade Wanderer, which is this shade right here. So we just used Force of Nature up here, and we're going to use Wanderer there. And we're going to just take this and smudge it on the lower lash line. This step is optional, but I'm just going to take a really small smudger brush and just define that lower lash. Alright, so the second to the last step, we're going to curl our lashes. I really like my lashes to be extra curled, especially if I'm not going to be wearing any falsies for the day. So this is just a Sephora lash curler. You can use any lash curler. And now I'm going to go and with two of my favorite mascaras. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I get mine in the shade Black is Black. This was like a limited edition packaging. I'm not sure if they still have it in this packaging, but it's the same one as the original. I love this mascara because it really volumizes your lashes and just keeps them curled throughout the day. Now the second mascara that I love going into is also by L'Oreal. This is their Voluminous Million Lashes. I love this packaging. Look how cute that is, so gold. I love it. And I also get this in the shade Black is Black, and this just helps really lengthen and separate the lashes. Okay, so now that we have our mascara on, I just went back in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise and just put some on my lower lashes. But now let's jump into the lips. I'm going to go in with this NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade London. I love this because it's just such a basic nude shade. All right, everybody, the last spray down one more time just to really set everything. And now what I like to do is just top it off with a lip balm. So this is the Glossier Balm Dotcom in the shade Mango. I love this one so much. I'm just going to take a little bit on my ring finger and then just blend it into the lip liner. Okay everyone, so that is the finished makeup tutorial. Super easy. I've been loving wearing this, especially in the hot weather and with summer just right around the corner from us. It definitely feels like summertime here being in Florida. So this has just been my go-to easy look. Very bronzy, very glowy, very easy on the eyes, but really defines them, and then just adding any lip of your choice. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up since it does help out my channel a lot. And if you haven't already, you know what to do. Make sure that you hit that big red subscribe button down at the bottom, since that'll notify you every time I upload a video. And if you guys have any other suggestions for videos that you'd like to see or makeup products that you want me to see and review, then please go ahead and leave those down in the comment section so I can see them and make videos for you all. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!